Welcome back to another episode of Thompson Teardown.
We have been super busy over here and a ton of stuff has been happening behind the scenes. We cannot wait to show you.
Do you dispense? Just chatting it up. Thompson Teardown.
Okay, so great news. I feel like I manifested this, but we got the house that we wanted. We are so excited to start work. And so today we are at the Keller Williams Cultivation Brokerage to sign all our paperwork.
Yeah, and it wasn't as easy as we thought. But luckily, Fred and Jackie, they're true pros, and they've navigated these estate sales with us before.
Yes.
They know how we work. So they did our thing, and even in a multiple offer situation, we were able to get it under market.
I feel like this is honestly, we've put in several offers on properties this year, I think 4, and never once have I been disappointed. I'm very much the mindset, what is for you doesn't pass you, and this one was meant to be ours. So I'm excited to get everything signed, sealed, delivered, and get started in there.
So we're so excited that Ryan and Michelle got this house. It's such a fantastic property. There was a lot of interest in it. One of the nuances with it is that they did require strict 48 hours irrevocable. If you submitted an offer with less than 48 hours, it was going to be returned or they wouldn't look at it. There was a lot of moving parts on it. Establishing a good rapport with the listing agent, I think, really helped. And I just do that naturally. It just kind of makes sense. Fred originally showed the property and he kind of initiated that rapport, which really led into a favorable negotiation.
Pretty exciting, actually, when we saw it. Not only did we know, they knew more than we did that it was a good property, and it was priced well. Market was hot, and we knew it'd have a lot of attention to it, and so it was important that we connected with the agent that was selling, the listing agent and her team. And they were a very good team. They knew what they were up to, and they knew what sort of response they'd get. So fortunately, we were right there at the very start, right with the open house. And then I kind of hand things over to Jackie to connect with the listing agent, because Jackie is just a tremendous negotiator. And I stepped back and kind of let her do her work at that point.
Yeah, and the rapport seemed very natural. I felt like the listing agent wanted to work with us. We presented a really well-written professional offer and gave them all the information that they asked for when they asked for it. So that really helped a lot. In the end, we ended up getting it. We were absolutely thrilled because it's such a fantastic property. We're going to be super excited to follow the progress of this renovation, to see what they're up to, because they have so many great ideas. But
yeah, we'll drop in when they're doing the renovations and check it out, see how it goes.
I think that's it. We're very happy for these guys. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with it.
I was like, I don't know who We're working really hard on the mudroom. A lot of work went into getting this space done. There was a lot of mill work. And if you remember, we talked a little bit about slow construction. So that's kind of what we were doing in here. But really happy with how it turned out.
This is the mudroom. Guys, it is finally done. The room that solves all of my problems, and I can't wait to show it to you. Okay, as you can see, right when you walk in, you can't miss it. We have this beautiful oversized dog wash station. And I know a bunch of people are gonna be like, Michelle, I've never seen your dog, or Michelle, do you have a dog? The answer is no, not yet. But this is a proof point for thoughtful design, and especially when building your forever home, you have to think of your immediate needs, but also your future needs. And we do plan to have dogs, My kids are already asking, so it will get used. And in the meantime, I use it for a ton of other cleaning purposes. So it has this beautiful stone finish. We have the unlacquered brass hardware that we have continued in the space as well as the rest of the house. You know, I love some cohesion and common threads, a nice sprayer, and it is really just the perfect spot for pets, dirty mop water, kids' boots, watering plants. I love this little spot. And we hung some really pretty artwork. I actually got this very early on, and it helped to kind of inspire the tones that I chose for the cabinetry. The room has a lot of cabinetry and millwork, and that was by design for storage. We went with this beautiful kind of muted army khaki green that I am absolutely in love with. And we did a few variations of cabinet fronts, both with the vertical grooves and the smooth to bring some interest. Again, we have this beautiful unlacquered brass. I really have been wanting to use a backplate knob, and this was just the perfect spot because there's so much height on these. And we mixed in as well the regular oval knobs, and it's honestly incredible. We left an open station for easy key drop, mail, that sort of thing when you're coming in from the garage, anything like that to keep the clutter out of my main entry. And yeah, it's incredible storage. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek inside. This one here has all of the girls' out of season stuff. So we have life jackets, snow pants, anything that they're not using in this particular season goes in here, and that way we don't clog up the front closet for guest stuff. I added in this little custom seating area. Not only is it just perfect below the window for getting your shoes on, all of that, but it also has concealed extra storage. Storage is the name of the game in this space, in any mudroom. I actually have Sky's birthday presents hidden in here. Probably shouldn't even say that because my kids watch these, but they're under there. And we went with this beautiful custom linen cushion, super comfy, adds a lot of texture, and it matches the beautiful linen Roman shade. Welcome to the cubby station. So Spence, our guy behind the camera, when he saw these, said he felt like he was at a bougie summer camp. And I was just like, yes, like that is the vibe. I am gonna use that moving forward forever. But that is exactly how it feels. We still have this beautiful earthy green, this beautiful hardware. We have hooks to hang coats and bags. It's a drop station, but it's just really chic and functional. I was really keen that I wanted some curvature on these partitions. There's a lot of straight lines in here, so that just softens it a bit, adds some interest. We have the little open areas for easy boots. It's kind of no fuss, but again, still has that bougie feel. Spence nailed it. And then again, even more storage. So these open like this, and then we have stuff that we don't use often at all in the top, accessible by a ladder only. But honestly, again, great tip, utilize that vertical space. Even if you're like, oh, but how am I gonna reach that? You can put stuff that you don't need often, and even if you have to pull up the stapler, it's okay. Great storage. There is no such thing as too much storage. But yeah, these are the cubby areas. The kids love them. I love them. It's great. You know, I had to do a door opening sequence for this closet. So believe it or not, this is the mudroom storage closet. And I know, I hope you're probably thinking that is the most beautiful storage closet I've ever seen. And that was the intention. So again, we've carried that millwork throughout, that duality of finishes on the cabinet fronts. We actually even have a shaker in here as well as the smooth and the vertical grooves. So much good detail, so much interest. The hardware, everything is great. Again, really, really utilizing this vertical space in here and continuing it over that counter area. We keep everything in here. I'm not going to show you, it's kind of messy, but we have like Costco back stuff, packages, everything. In these cupboards, I have extra kids craft. I have all of our extra linens and like seasonal tablescape stuff, gift wrap. I have the kids' Halloween costumes hidden in here. I had a lot for my kids, clearly, but it is just a dream. This room has solved all of our like storage and mess issues from all the other areas of the house. And I know that a lot of times I get asked about why we didn't do a larger like walk-in pantry in the kitchen and that sort of thing. This was much more functional for our needs. I don't have a ton of food backstock, but all of the other things I just mentioned that now live in here is truly a dream. So again, designing for what works for you and your family, maximizing that storage, utilizing your spaces till their full potential. I should also point out the beautiful countertop. You guys have seen this guy before. This is Handstone's Matterhorn. It is also in our laundry room and primary bath. I love it so much. Such a beautiful, natural looking stone top. And yeah, this is pretty much my dream space. If I could just lock myself in here, I would.
Next time on Thompson Teardown.